We have the tank. I put a little bit of soap and water in there so we can clean it out. Keep in mind that fish will die in soap and water, so you need to make sure that's really just clean and rinsed out well. And so I'm gonna finish doing this and I will come back. So the tank is washed. I also went ahead and washed the rocks and the little decorations. So we're just gonna pour it in there. And like a bit of rocks, but I guess if you have more rocks, you can make it look different. I don't know. Pumpkin is just so excited. So there's that. And you get the filter set up. So you take the filter here. You're gonna put on cold water to run it through. And just saturate it. And you can take the filter. Set it up. Place it in these little notches. There we go. This plug into the one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill up this with 2 gallons of water, and I will come back for the cleaning of the water. We'll have to put some quick start into it. Okay, so we have quick start here, and the quick start says 10 milliliters for 10 gallons. So, and they have measures here. So I guess this is 1 millimeter. So we can open that up. And we can add that to the water. Okay, so this is the tank, and it changes colors, which is kind of fun. I can turn the light on and off. So they say to wait 24 hours after your fish tank is set up to put in these little feeder fish. The feeder fish are like the 16-cent fish. And so the feeder fish will help jumpstart your aquarium because I get attached to them. So they will either die, which fingers crossed that they don't, or you can return them as long as they're alive for a refund, but I think I get attached to them, so I'm just gonna get the feeder fish. They're only 16 cents, and Chelsea is just going to be really excited to be watching any sort of fish. She does not care if they are 16 cents or $30. So I'm gonna let this run and work, and I will come back tomorrow and we'll show you how to put fish in. Okay, so 24 hours. Here are our fish. Mo and Joe, so Mojo. They say that like fish, you shouldn't get fish for like a week and a half after you set up your aquarium. But these fish, which are the like little feeder fish, goldfish, are quite hardy. She's so excited. And so you can actually take them and put them in after like 24 hours of setting up your aquarium, and they'll help increase the pH levels. So another thing I learned is that if you want goldfish, you have to stick with goldfish. You can't put like tropical fish in there as well, because goldfish have a high pH level, and so they'll just kill off the other fish. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna open this up. There's so much to learn about aquariums that I didn't realize. And we're gonna put them in here. So the purpose of this is to let their water temp in the bag kind of have them get acclimated to that water. They're so wanting to go into the rest of the area. So you leave them here for about 10 minutes so that the water can kind of change temperatures, and it won't be such a shock to their system. And we will come back and we'll add water from the aquarium into their bag. And after that, we will release them in there and give them a little food, and hopefully they like their new space. Okay, it has been 10 minutes of them in there getting acclimated to the change of water temp. We're gonna open this up. We're gonna take a little bit of water from ours, and we are going to put it in the bag. Difficult using one hand here. There we go. So the purpose of this is to kind of mix up their water with the current water in the tank so that they can get used to it. So Joe is the orange one and Mo is the orange and white one. I think they're doing well. They're very anxious to get to the rest of the tank. Seems like Mo is more anxious than Joe. Joe's just kind of chilling there. This is Chelsea, like really excited. So we are going to put the cover back on, come back in 10 minutes, and we will put them in their new fish tank. Okay, so they have sap. And we're gonna take them out. So it was said not to mix the two waters. So put them there for now. And then we're gonna kind of catch them as I pour the water into here. Okay. Got two of them in there. Look at her. And we're going to do this as quickly as possible to get them acclimated. Alright. And just let them swim out. And we're ready. Okay, nose out. Hi, Joe. There we go. So goldfish like their water fairly cold, so I don't have a heater there, but tropical fish will need a heater. And going in. It's like they forgot they were just in a bag. I am gonna throw some goldfish food in there. And Pumpkin's really excited. So they only need to be fed about once a day, once every other day, which is great. Easy to take care of. And the filter is going. Lights on. Take a look at them. Where are they at? Over here. So you still need to kind of clean out the tank probably about once a month. But other than that and feeding them, they're good. Look at, oh, there goes Mom. Mom's got some food. Chelsea just knocked over a cup. But yeah, they were like, had so many of these little guys into a small tank. So I think they are fairly happy that they're in a 2-gallon tank. And there we go, that's how you set up an aquarium.